Hey guys, today we're just, we haven't really done much today, so we're just kind of chilling. It is currently 3:26 p.m. We have not left the room at all. But yeah, we had some breakfast this morning and then just kind of been in the room, not really doing a whole lot because Dad was out fishing all night. But I'm over here getting caught up on some homework. Bethany's just, you know, chilling. But while I'm trying to cram homework as quickly as I can before we have to leave at 5 to, I think we're doing the Dolphin Cruise, the sea something Dolphin Cruise. And that should be pretty fun. So yeah. Alright guys, so we're just getting ready right now. We're gonna go on that little sea cruise thing to go see the dolphins and stuff. We're wearing all white, just trying to look good, and yeah. Alright guys, we're on the boat right now, and we have everybody back here. This is the little boat cruise that we're going to be doing. You're wet. Cheers!
Have any questions, concerns, anything throughout the trip, y'all just let us know. That's what we're here for. Before we take off, I do got to go over a couple of things. Safety stuff, Coast Guard makes us do it, but I'll make it fast, then we'll get out of here. Life jackets, they're all around the boat, underneath the benches. If we pass them out, put them on. Otherwise, just leave them under there. We don't wear them unless there's an emergency, or for emergencies only. There's a fire on board. The fire extinguisher at the front, one at the helm, one at the rear. If you see a fire, let us know, we'll put it out. Someone falls overboard, yell man overboard, and everyone sit down so I can see, and then point at the person in the water. Don't jump in after them, just point so I can see where they're at, and we'll throw a life ring if we need to, spin the boat around, get that person. We're not planning on any of that stuff happening today, but if it does, we know what to do. The bathroom is back there at the back right there is that door. It's a boat toilet, it's called a head. Just you can use the restroom in it, just put any paper products, trash of any sort in the trash can beside it and not in it. So, and to flush it, you just push the pedal with your foot and it'll run some water through it. There's also a fresh water sink in there with soap if you want to wash your hands. Hold on a second, let me turn that down. I'll just keep your hands and arms and everything inside the boat. Stay seated, that way we don't hit anybody on these pilings right here. Once I get the boat out and turned around, I'll let you know. Y'all can get up and walk around the boat if you want to. Especially like if you see a dolphin, you can go to whichever part of the boat is closest to the dolphin and take a look. If you look over the rail, we just ask that you don't stand on the seats. You can kneel, you know, look over like that or whatever, but just don't stand on the seats. We don't want to do that man overboard thing. Anyways, that's all I got for you. We're going to do a little tour of the harbor first, tell you a little bit about Destin, the restaurants, and we'll see, look for a dolphin the whole time. If you see one, point it out. We'll see if we can get close to it. If we don't see one in here, we'll go out towards the Gulf and towards the bay. We'll find one somewhere. That's the plan anyways. All right, y'all got any questions for me? Y'all good?
Comments, concerns, regrets? Anybody want to get out now? Last chance.
As long as you get back safe, we good.
All right.
Y'all like my
right here in Destin is a safe harbor. What that means is there's no harbor master, no dock master. You don't have to pay to live out here on a boat if you don't want to. Those 2 boats that are tied up that are right over there, that's Harbor Chuck. He's been living on those 2 boats for 7 years for free. Nobody can charge him any property tax or anything like that because it's a safe harbor. The only bad thing about that is there's no public access to the harbor itself, so there's no public boat ramps or anything like that. You have to do it further away and you have to drive in. And then you can anchor up like most of these people do and just chill out as long as you guys want. Right back over here, this white building that's behind me with the letter navigational flags up top. Those each represent a different letter at the top, so that actually spells out the name of that condo. It's called the Harbor Lights. That's what they used before they had radios. They had a whole group of people that would just be up there with the little flags. You'd have to go through about 300 of them. And that's what they would use to talk ship to ship. Anybody in here know anything about boat pricing? Anybody? There's a black sport fisher that's coming up right here with 4 inches in the back. Anybody tell me how much? Random guess. 2.5. Say again? 2.5. 2.5? 3,000? That's just the gas. That's not even half the tank. The black sport fisher with the 4 watt engine. About 150? It's a $2.5 million boat. Yeah, those engines alone. The engines alone are the engines alone are 125,000 each. It also has what's called a Seakeeper Pro in it, and what that does is it's a giant gyroscopic disc that's attached to the hull. It can be 4.5 5-foot waves. It'll start spinning and going around up and down. It'll keep it steady in the water. You don't have to worry about moving or anything like that. It's also got a GPS holder. You press a button. All those engines will start cavitating back and forth, left and right, going forward and reverse to keep it in that spot so you don't have to worry about using your anchor at all. That's why most boats out here is expensive, because of the amount of electronics that go in it.
Hey, when you ask questions, you didn't have rewards for winners.
I do have them. It's coming. I do have them, but I asked a bunch of questions at the end as well. And that's where I'm going to start throwing little things out there. So you guys pay attention because I'm going to be saying a whole bunch of stuff. A little 3-story house. It's rumored that Taylor Swift lives there. I'm sorry, bro, she don't live there. It's just a local real estate agent that lives there. It was built for the production team of The Truman Show with Jim Carrey. So in 30A, about 30 miles east of us, it's still set up like that movie. So you can still see the house that he grew up in. You can still see the post office he worked at. A little expensive for my taste. I'm not spending $85 for a t-shirt. That's just me. But you'll see in front of that house as well, there's about 6 boat slips right there. They don't have 6 boats. There's only one person out here that has 6 boats, and he's one of the billionaires that lives further down. But most of these people, what they do is they get it when they buy a house property or anything like that. All these slips come with it. What they do is they rent them out anywhere from $2,000 to $8,000 a month, depending on the size of the boat. That's how a lot of people, when they buy their property, they pay it off with their boat slips. Yeah, might as well. Another crazy thing is, a lot of these boats that are out here, you see there's boats everywhere and stuff like that, almost none of them leave their slips. That black sport fisher has been in the water twice for 2 storms. It sits in that lift the entire time, not doing nothing. Yeah. There's a little, like a yellowish house with a blue tile roof on the top, one of my favorites. You know who lives there? You don't know? Yeah, I don't know either. It's just a nice house. It's a good little. I got a lot of dad jokes now. I hope you're ready for the dad jokes. You can steal them if you want. I'll write them down for you later. But same thing. You can see all the slips that are right there in front of it. There's a yacht that's at the very end, and it has a sign on it called Galati Yacht Sales. Galati Yacht Sales is actually out in the harbor over there, but they got no room for it, so they had to rent the slip out from somebody. So you got a business paying somebody to keep their boat there. That guy's probably making anywhere from about 10 to 20,000, depending on just boats alone and being on his property. Anybody tell me how much that white and red little yacht right there, the Sally Sea, costs? Anybody?
7.5.
1.3?
7.5.
7.5? 150? That's an $850,000 boat. Yeah. So you can see that prices go all over the place with these boats. The bad thing about being a safe harbor.
What a year.
What's that?
Next time I'm asked what a year.
So the bad thing about being in safe harbor, you get boats like this, the Shutter Speed, that little sailboat that's right there collecting bird poop. That thing has been there since I've been here. It just sits there and collects. Nobody can do anything to it because it hasn't sunk. You can come in, drop a boat. As long as it doesn't sink, no one's gonna do anything to you. It just sits there. I've never seen anybody use it. Never seen. What's that?
Once it sinks, then what?
If it sinks, the EPA will come out with $25,000 fine automatically. Every day it's underwater after that first initial sink, when it does get noticed, it's $5,000 on top of that every day until it gets taken out. They also got to go down, pump all the oils, fuels, liquids, whatever. Then they got to blow it up and then bring it up to the top, then take it out. Yeah. Anybody out here like sushi? Woo-hoo! You guys, sushi? No, you do? Harbor Docks right here would be your best spot for sushi right over here in this great building. They got a fishing fleet that goes out every morning. They go out every morning 4:30, like 3:30 to 4:30. They go catch all their fish for the day. They bring it right back. So everything that they serve that's fish is fresh caught for that day. They also got a fresh market, so if you want to buy fish, you can as well. The lead sushi chef, she's been there for 35 years. Yeah. If you're gonna try and do anything sushi related, if you have not worked with her, they will not hire you. Yeah, she's that good.
Do they have any oysters?
Say again?
Have oysters?
Every place has oysters. Come on now, you and Destin. Are you recording me, sir? All right. Proud if you guys have any questions about anything, feel free to ask. Scott's been here for a pretty good amount of time. I've been here about 7 years now going on. I know all the tips and tricks. I'm not gonna lie to you guys about anything. I'm gonna tell you guys the spots to go to, the spots to stay away from, because I want you guys to have a good time while you guys are here. I don't want you guys to have a bad experience anywhere, and I'm just gonna be honest with you. A lot of people say they're the best. I'm gonna tell you they're not. I got you guys. Coming up, there's a great building right over here with the gray metal roof, right where all those big sport fishes are. That restaurant's called Beauchamp's. Everybody loves that place. It's a really good spot. The only thing is, everybody knows about it. They don't do reservations, so you just got to pull up and wait. Right now, you're talking about an hour and a half to wait. In the summertime, because that's that gray building right there with the red umbrellas. In the summertime, 3.5 to 4 hour wait. Yeah. But they do got a bar in the back. They got live music. They got a little beachfront so you can go chill out and sit in the sand. They got games and stuff like that. You want to chill on a hammock for 3 hours, sipping on a drink, you can. But a lot of people love it. I've been there a few times. It's a pretty good spot. I like it. Beauchamp's. Yeah. That white building that's right next to it looks a little bit like a church. That's Marina Cafe. For your fine dining type deal, they say the dress code is beach casual. I don't know what that means because I feel like this is beach casual, but I can't get in like this. So, I don't know. But their lunches, a lot of people like their lunches there. I've been there once for dinner. And they do have a lot of deals. Buy one, get one free on their entrees as well. And it's a pretty good spot. I always recommend these three to people. These are pretty good spots to go to. I like it. The reason why there's such a big wait at Beauchamp's is because they don't overwork their wait staff. They let them handle what they can handle. So you'll walk by, see 7 tables open, nobody's sitting at them, but you'll see like 5 tables that are being like taken care of. They let the waiters choose their workload. So you always get that good service every single time.
So they got time to focus on it.
Exactly. You guys want to know what it's like to live out here? The Destin Yacht Club, this great building coming up. One condo is $5,200 a month.
Wow.
$5,200. If you want to buy it, $1.19 million. And it also comes with your own slip. But same thing like everywhere else, none of those boats have left. I've only seen 3 since I've worked here at Happy. Leave from there. The rest sit there year round, not doing anything. Yeah. You get your own slip, yeah. It could. There was one boat that was there called the Sea Wolf. It was a sport Viking. Did a lot of marlin fishing tournaments, and it actually held the record for the last like 9 years on marlin, the biggest marlin ever caught. They were just beat out last October by a group out of Orange Beach in Alabama. They caught a 1,900-pound marlin, and they won $1.2 million. They fought that thing for 17 hours, 4 dudes, and they walked away with the grand prize. pulling right back over towards Happy's over here. Thank you guys for coming with us. No, I'm just playing.
That was quick.
No, but Happy's at the end of the Harbor Walk. So at the Harbor Walk, it's right there on that gray deck that was right there. It goes all the way down to the Emerald Grand Hotel. So you can walk from Happy's all the way down to the Emerald Grand. The good thing is, there's no open container law, so you can walk with a drink. But if you go on Highway 98 up the hill and you walk on the sidewalk with a drink, that's when you get in trouble. Still looking for some quick eats when we get back. Right behind these palm trees over there, you see a little gray building there? That's the Harbor Tavern, Mediterranean style food. Doesn't sit too heavy so you don't feel too bad after you eat it, you know what I mean? This building that's coming up, what up? This building right over here, this wooden one. Upstairs is the Edge Sky Bar, that's adults only, first come, first serve on seats. Downstairs you got the Edge Restaurant where you do have to make a reservation. Right next to that, you got the metal roof, that's Boathouse Oyster Bar. And if you're standing at Boathouse, you do a 180 and look up the hill, you'll see Red Door Saloon. More of your sports bar type deal. But I'm gonna tell you right now, those 4 spots, you're not gonna find better food, cheaper drinks, anywhere. All the locals go there because they do got the best prices on everything. These 4 spots here.
Which one was the oyster? This one right here?
Boathouse Oyster Bar, the Edge Sky Bar, and the Harbor Tavern. Yeah, what's that? You're not gonna find big ones. They get them from Louisiana. They're like this. That building right there with the banner, the Boathouse banner. You guys ever seen that movie Jaws?
Yeah.
You know that was filmed here. That's the original building from the movie, and that's the lift where they pulled that shark out. That white one that's right behind it. You can see it.
Right there.
Yep. Cool. So they filmed it here on Point on the other side over here, the bar, about 40 miles west of us, and up in Maine. The boat that was in the movie that the shark was attacking and everything like that still runs to this day as a scuba diving boat. It's called the Aquanaut, and it runs out from this dock over here. You wanna go? I like yelling at other boats, I'm sorry, but sometimes I'll get on the bullhorn and start yelling at people just because. But coming up right over here, you guys see all these fishing boats and some of these party fishing boats. That's the Standard Destin Fishing Fleet. This is where most of the boats are at. Year round, there's about 300 that are here all the time. In season, so about mid-April when fishing really starts kicking off at the beginning of May, all the way to the end of October at the end of the fishing rodeo, you're talking about 600 boats will be out here every single day, going out fishing and everything. These party fishers, these 5 right here, and there's a couple more as well. It's about $125 a person for 8 hours. You go out there, you're gonna catch fish. You will always come back with something. The smaller boats, the charter boats, those are the ones that are more personal for you. You and your group of like 6 or 7 buddies. Those are the ones where it's like $600-700 a person. But you want to go out and catch whatever you're gonna catch, they're gonna tell you we're gonna go catch that. But when you guys catch food or fish or anything, you can take it to almost any restaurant here in the harbor, take that fish, say, I want fish tacos. They'll make you fish tacos with what you caught that day. Almost every restaurant they'll do that. Speaking of some of these restaurants that you guys should stay away from, I'm gonna be honest. Tailfins, AJ's, Margaritaville. Those 3, plus Harry T's, don't waste your money. If you wanna know what it's like to go eat there, go to Winn-Dixie, get you a microwave meal, same thing. Not gonna lie to you guys. AJ's, on the other hand, upstairs, on the weekends, it does get pretty rowdy up there, pretty crazy. It's a good place to get a drink and watch the sunset. On Thursdays when they do the fireworks.
What about AJ Sushi?
Don't go to AJ's. I'm telling you right now, just don't do it. I said that joke the other day. A couple came in because they went to Harry T's. They waited 45 minutes for their drinks. Yeah, and they had nothing good to say about the food or anything like that. I don't ever recommend it. Coming up, you got the beginning of the harbor walk behind you, all these fishing boats right there. You guys see the Destin zip line. Beautiful 27-second view of the parking lot.
Nobody laughed at that?
So if you guys lose your car, just jump on the zip line. You'll find it that way. So right over here, Margaritaville. The reason why I say don't go there, I've met the cult-like following that goes there all the time. Last year, we had a whole group of old people that came out there. We love that place. That one has a 1.8 star rating on Yelp. Take it as you will. Margaritaville, 1.8 star rating. That's for that one. No, Margaritaville, the restaurant. You can see it's really packed in there right now. And it's dinner time. Look, right past the Harbor Walk Marina that's here, the green building on the left of it.
Ahoy, mate!
This wooden building behind this blue sport fisher that's right here, East Pass. East Pass is a pretty good restaurant to go to. Their burger won Burger of the Year for the Emerald Coast. It was like the Bourbon Glaze barbecue something. Won Burger of the Year. The Edge Sky Bar upstairs, the building that I pointed out, won Restaurant of the Year for the Emerald Coast. Harry T's is the one right here with the lighthouse. Stay away. I'll tell you right now, just don't do it. Don't do it. That blue Viking that's right there, the owner of that boat is the owner of the Emerald Grand. He's got two of those, one blue, one gray. They both cost $10 million a piece. He owns the Emerald Grand, the big yellow building right there, green and yellow building. There's another restaurant coming up. I've never been there. I've met a couple people that've been there. It's called Azul right here, Mexican fusion place. I don't say nothing about it because I've never been, but 3 people so far told me it's really good. Apparently they give out free shots and the manager comes out and talks to you. So, we'll see. Because on days like this, dolphins are more active. They get up, they start jumping out the waves and stuff like that. You see a lot more sometimes. Yeah.
I think I saw one down there.
You saw one? Where?
Well, over there.
Oh yeah, there are.
Yeah, I see it. It's over by the beach. Over by the lakeside.
Okay.
We're dolphin hunting, guys. Where are you guys at? I'm trying to catch you on camera.
Our engineers came in and dropped these giant rock balls into jetties on each side. This was the most dangerous pass into the water. We were number 1 most dangerous place to enter into the Gulf. Now we're only number 7, so still top 10.
Guys, can we get a
Friendly ones.
You know what that means? There's 2 of them. There's more.
The Emerald Grand, guys. That's where we live. Alright, where's the dolphin at? Look at you. Look at you again. And guess who's not going to AJ's after he just said that? Probably us. We were planning on going to AJ's, but maybe not anymore. I don't see him anymore.
Get nothing
Whoa.
big like that over here.
There's great white sharks in the Panama City. That's crazy.
Right whales, 2 southern right whales. They found them a mile down the beach right over there. Yeah, that's Scott. He was there. Scott brought the boat right up to him.
They're awesome.
Yeah.
Huge. Huge.
Last year there was a pod of about 25 killer whales for the first time they found them in the Gulf. About 26 miles offshore. The year before that, there was a whale shark that came by. It was 150 yards offshore, right over there. Bigger than this boat. Yeah, the thing was massive. Was that? No, we found it on jet skis. Oh, yeah. The owner's son jumped off and swam with it. Giant rock walls that are on each side of the mast, what it does is it helps break the waves when they come in. Because before there was any of the jetties, you're talking about 9-10 foot waves be coming rolling through. That's why it was so dangerous. So what they do is they break it up a little bit. It's not even that deep right outside as well. Along the west bank, it's like 8 to 9 feet in most places. On the east bank, it's about 6 feet deep. And I'd say the deepest it'll get is about 50 feet. And it goes for miles like that. But it looks so dark only because there's grass at the bottom. Most of the time now, the reason why it's so green is because there's sand at the bottom. In other spots it's dark, but it's just because it's patches of grass, that's all. And you can see the channel markers that are all lined up. Normally those things are straight up and down, but you can see those at a 45. That's how strong that current is coming in right now. And you can see right out there too. You can see the waves breaking out there. Those are like 7 foot waves out there. That's all right now.
Kind of windy, guys. Kind of windy.
I'm watching the waves. When the waves are coming in, start watching it. You'll just see it quick, and then you'll see them jump, and you'll see their fins. Their dorsal fins across the top, real quick. Right over there, left side.
These are the big waves. Nah, I'm okay. I'm going alright. I'm fine.
Only go fishing with me all the time, right?
Yeah, I know.
Used to riding.
I know how to do it. What?
Oh, I see him. Okay.
You guys ever seen mermaids?
There they are. There they are. There they are. Oh, there's 4. There's 5. There's like 6 of them out here.
There's a small baby. Where they come? Left side, right over here. She said left, y'all went right. The other left.
I did, right? The other one.
Your other left.
Right there. Oh, that's the baby. That's one over here in this one too.
They're following each other.
One, two, three. Now four. Four right here, and then two over there. That's 6 of them.
Yeah, there's 6 of them.
Oh, that's awesome, brother.
That's so real, don't it?
Thank you. How y'all get
Oh, that 2 more up there, so there are 8. School them.
They're here for us.
They are federally protected. If you try to jump in and swim with them, it'll be $60,000.
Wow.
50,000. Oh, they're starting to go back over there.
How you feel, Dad?
Huh?
How do you feel?
Oh, it's right here. Woohoo!
The happiest once you guys announce that you guys miss the Dolphins, you get a free ticket to go back. Say goodbye to
Oh, now that you saying that. Where's the Dolphins?
everybody on there for free tickets. They start to jump. It's just regular common bottlenose. The ones that like get up and spin, those are spinner dolphins and stuff like that. The ones out here, they're smaller than average. Most of the ones that are out there, like you see down South Florida, East Coast, over on the West Coast, they get up to like 10 feet.
All right here.
That's a hydro rocket. They do that all the time. They go out there. Sometimes. Okay, like they probably not. When it comes through, they'll actually jump out. Ride that.
Oh my
Whoa! How are you doing, Mom?
Chase after the dolphin.
There they go. Right behind us.
So guess who's not going to AJ's, right? right? See, I told you the rating was bad.
So what was the place that you usually recommend?
McGuire, huh?
Harbor or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Find some on the north side.
Sushi and oyster.
I knew you were going to be talking about that.
I said AJ has a bad rating.
No, what's it? Yeah, on the left.
Over here. I can't see it, but
Alright guys, so after we went on the Dolphin Cruise, we came back and now we're here at AJ's oyster seafood sushi bar. And yeah, just gonna eat some food here in a little bit. I think I'm gonna get some sushi. I think there's a basketball game going on and they're just watching it. So yeah. There's some pretty good options on here. See that there's a lot of different options for the sushi rolls on here. Let me zoom out. Yeah, you can see there's a lot of sushi rolls. And then there's also options for sushi bowls. So it's kind of like, what's it called? Poke bowl kind of thing. It's a sushi bowls. I think that'd be pretty good to try as well. But yeah. Alright guys, today is checkout day. Today's the day that we are leaving. We're gonna make our 10-hour drive back up to Kentucky. And it's going to be a fun little trip back. Very long though, so we're just getting all packed up here, getting situated. We're just waiting for one of those bell cart thingies. But yeah, it's warm outside, but
Last night, Sunday when we left the condo and the sun went away when we went on the cruise.
yeah, we should have brought our jackets. What do you mean?
Because as soon as it was sunny, and then as soon as we left the condo for the cruise, the sun went away. Because it wasn't sun setting yet, the clouds came in. Sunset at 7:15 yesterday.
Yeah, we were aware that it was going to be dark by the time we came back though.
Yeah, but that's when we left the house at 4:45. It's already dark because of the clouds.
Oh.
Cold.
Yeah, okay.
I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting, the sun's still out like this, and then it's go down to 7:15.
Yeah. But we're heading home today, so it's just gonna be a long drive back. And here comes Dad with the car.
Whee!